way.
Yeah, you know, you had Chronos: The New Dawn. I haven't played Donkey Kong yet. Bonanza. I want to, but I just I haven't brought a Switch 2. Not in really any rush to at the moment. I think that, you know, I still got the Switch 1, and there's very little games coming out. Photopia, I'll get bored of that pretty quick, I'd imagine. Um, yeah, Bonanza was definitely one I had my eye on, but, you know, with the whole physical card, you know, the key card sort of downgrades that they've, you know, brought out. Uh, you know, I like to, you know, preserve the game that I purchase. You know, I like to, you know, have the option to, you know, resell or
Greetings, young master.
just own the copy of the game that you purchase. You know, you go in and spend $100, and you know you're only renting the game. I know that most consoles are doing that now, which is why, you know, I've thought about it a lot, and so with the Xbox, most of their physical games coming out is like not even physical, like it's majority digital. I think PlayStation dominated in that regard when it came to the physical side of things. Because I was buying a lot of collector's editions, you know, the steel cases, and you know, and Xbox didn't even really bring them out, so I thought that was disappointing. You can get Game Pass on the Steam Deck PC, so I don't really care too much about the ROG LAX. I got the Steam Deck, and that pretty much has all the advantages you'd get from the Xbox. So yeah, so Xbox is out of the question when it comes to next gen console. Which I'm actually I started off on Xbox. You know, I started off on the 360. I've still got my same profile. You know, I grind on it, and I use all three at the moment. You know, I got PS5 and Series X and the Steam Deck, and yeah, so Xbox next gen out of the question. I think, especially with the whole digital physical media side of things, and the PlayStation, as long as they keep pumping out the physical media. You know, recently I've got the Mortal Kombat collection. Has Yakuza collection, and Xbox didn't even bring those out, and they're pretty cool, you know, like, yeah, I just don't like spending money on digital stuff, because, you know, it's, then you sort of have to commit to that, you know. But with the Steam Deck, so yeah, my focus would be more on either getting the Steam machine or just the PS6, if that's what they're going to bring out next. And you know, Steam machine, you get, you know, all the retro games, you get, you know, Game Pass, you get, but there's no physical media, which is a bit of a disappointment. But you know, with the way things are going,
This year's
probably not going to get it
feels
at all.
busier than
So
ever.
that's why I avoid it.
Has Master Jiang returned yet, young master?
I don't like the key cards, and it's just...
Indeed.
yeah,
Master Jiang
there
was
was a big
clearly
turn
a
off
man
the
with a
key
story.
cards.
When he brought you to the village years ago and entrusted you to Madame Han, I knew he wouldn't remain at Heaven's Pier forever. Madame Han was his friend.
Yeah, and just the lack
so
of
she
games.
must have known too. It's you who suffers for
The
it. Did you
terms and
miss him
conditions
again
I
this
think
year?
Nintendo had, where
Is
it
that
was
why you
like
took
they
wine
could
to
break
his
your
memorial?
console at any time
What a
if they,
shame.
you know, even just
If Master
suspect you of,
Jiang
you
and Madame
know,
Han had
foul
become a
play.
couple,
I think I've heard
perhaps the
stories about
commitment would have
people
kept
that
him
like
from
had their
returning to
Switch
the
1
dangerous waters of the Jianghu.
cartridge and chucked it into the Switch 2, and I think like it blocked the access for him because there's like some
A bit to the right.
sort of
Yep.
There.
you know,
That'll
like
do.
tent
Uncle
practices
Joe.
where like
Setting up the tent early, I see.
Too
I
many
don't know, I'd have
visitors
to,
for Drunken Immortal Month this year.
look into that
Gotta
again
get
if
the
I was
tents
gonna
up
talk
quick
about
before
it.
the
But
sun rises in a
yeah,
crowd
there's just a
forms.
few reasons.
By the
Switch
way,
2s,
where's
yeah.
Ruby?
I barely
Did
play
she
my
drag
Switch
you
1,
off
you
somewhere
know,
again?
unless I'm traveling.
Nothing gets
And-
by you. She's with Beard Guang's caravan. They'll be here soon.
So, Beard Guang's come
But
again
Steam
this
Deck,
year.
my only problem was like the
And what
battery.
did Ruby
You
buy
probably
for
only
him?
get like 4 or
Nothing really.
5
We
hours
just
out of
happened
it
to
if you're
pass
on
by
a
and took a
like
look.
you know, like a AAA type
She's
of game,
always
you know,
running
with
off looking
high
for heroes.
graphics and stuff like
Won't
that.
even come home to eat.
Yeah, I'm
I
lucky to
give
get
up
like
on
5 hours out of it. Just
Adam Hahn was
playing
looking for you
Kingdom
just
Come
now.
Deliverance and
Better hurry back or she'll have
yeah,
you
run
kneeling
out
in a
of like
corner
4 or
again.
5 hours. So you know.
Madam Hahn's taking this first jar banquet very seriously. She has something important to announce. We can't slack off.
This year's Drunken Immortal Month is quite likely. Has